Yo people, so today's video is going to be a supplement video. I do get some questions on supplements quite regularly, so I thought I'd just make a video on it. Today's going to be going through everything you need to know about what, when, why, and everything you need to know really about supplements. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and see you in the next clip. Alright, okay, so like I said earlier, supplement video today. Firstly, I'd like to start off by saying I'm not sponsored by anyone, but it's just the certain brands I use. I use a mixture of brands. To be honest, I use whoever the cheapest, so like whoever's got the most percent off at the time. But these are some of the main brands I go to, like bulk powders and my protein. No sponsors yet, but hopefully in the future, you know, we come in. But today I'm going to answer very popular questions to do with supplements. So like, first of all, number one would be, do I need protein supplements to reach my goals? Now, to answer that question, I would say probably not. It depends on your protein intake. So if you're only having like 150 grams or less a day, you could probably reach that by eating normal food. So meats and, you know, normal food that contain protein obviously. But if your protein's higher, so like to around the 200 to 250 range, I would suggest investing in supplements because it's an easy way to get a little bit of added protein into your diet, and also it makes some very nice recipes like protein oats combined with cinnamon, like, or salted caramel by here. So yeah, for me personally, I have 2 scoops a day of protein, with whey protein eyes, but that's because I'm at 250 grams currently at the minute, which is quite a lot. There's hard to hit by raw food, like I said earlier. Other questions would be like, what would be the best brand of protein to get? So this is whey. Now, whey comes from milk. There's other protein brands out there like vegan and even beef, I think. But I think whey is just, well, it has been proven to be one of the best and most beneficial for you. But certain people I don't agree with. But with me, it works fine, settles on the stomach fine. But like other people, like I said, other people is not so great. So they tend to eat the vegan, or even if you are vegan, have vegan protein. But like I said, this is best quality tasting and most beneficial for me, so I will always have whey. Other questions that might be asked would be, when's the best time to take these supplements? Now, there's no perfect ideal time obviously, but I usually take mine post workouts, because it's the quickest digesting and it's getting to your system quickly. But I say stick to the whole foods late at night because it's slower digesting, so you don't need that quick instant protein if you're going to sleep, so avoid taking it at night. But yeah, so the best time really is post workout for your protein. But it doesn't mean to say if you're taking any other time of day that it's not going to work, because it works the same. But like I just said, avoid night, try take it post, because I find after training usually I'm quite full. Not even full, I feel quite sickly. I don't really have an appetite after training, but it's easy to just get a shake down, like I showed you before, the 800 calorie shakes. But I will say, what you eat so before you work out, will still be digesting in your body. Well, it depends what type of protein it is, but it will most probably still be digesting in your body when you're training, so there's not really a need for instant protein after you work out. But you know, I just like to do it anyway. Yeah, but as long as you're sharing your protein evenly out through the day, so you're not cramming it all in at one time. You know, they say ideally every 3 hours, but obviously people haven't got time to eat every 3 hours usually, but as long as it's evenly and not crammed in all at once. Okay, so next on the list would be creatine. Now, creatine is probably one of the most beneficial supplements for me to be taken at the minute. Obviously, it's probably the best legal one out there, but definitely one of the best. I have loaded it since the opening of gyms, but there's been research proven that there's not much difference with loading it and not loading it. So even if you start off with just 5 grams a day and carrying on that through the week, or take 20 grams the first week and then down to 5 for the rest of them, they're both very similar effects, but I just wanted to get everything out of every possible benefit I get with gyms opening. So yeah, I loaded it 20 grams a day for the first week, and I'm on 5 because gyms have been open a while now. But very, very beneficial. It replaces muscles, ATP more efficiently, makes you feel fuller, makes you feel stronger, and it gives you a good mentality boost, like always. But yeah, creatine is definitely one of the best supplements out there that's legal, like I said, but I would say take the normal, non-flavoured creatine, because I think the other flavours I have tried and it just don't go sitting really that well, and honestly it doesn't taste of nothing, it doesn't even feel like you're taking anything. Questions, so like best time to take creatine would be, I would suggest taking creatine post-workout. There's been studies to show that best time to take it is post-workout, sorry. It isn't a major difference if you take it early on in the day, if that's best for you and it's part of your routine type of thing. But there's research shown that creatine taken with sufficient carbs and protein source is more beneficial to you obviously. But yeah, that's why I take it personally, in a post-workout shake full of carbs and insulin, glucose, whatnot. Doesn't mean there's benefits if you take it earlier on in the day or later on in the day. Okay, so finally on the list we have pre-workout. Now, pre-workout is very beneficial also, but I would say it's not to be taken every single day. Now, I only take it with leg days or push days. So on a Thursday, Monday or Wednesday, one leg day, I don't take it both, there's no need for that. But the body kind of used to the caffeine that it's giving you. So in one scoop of this serving, 17 servings, 250 milligrams of caffeine, that is a lot of caffeine. I do get itchy face before it, but it is good to be taken, gives you a good mentality before hitting the gym. Makes you be able to think you can lift more, and if you can think you can do it, you can probably do it. But yeah, it's very beneficial. Like I said, I take it 3 days a week, and on the other days I still will have creatine. I still will have caffeine, so I'll be taking Monster Energies. I don't know if you see them, you definitely have seen them. The white monsters, zero sugar, there's 150 milligrams in them, so they're very beneficial. But yeah, so I take this 3 times a week almost on the big compound lifts, and then monsters on the others. But yeah, another worthy investment. Bulk powder is not the only one I've used. I've used Ghost as well. Ghost have some flavours, so they taste nice. But yeah, bulk powders is very good. So that's it. That's all the supplements I use. We've gone through creatine, protein like we have here. This is other protein. This is cinnamon, like I said earlier. Go rice oats. And then these are protein brownies. Now these are some things on the side I can gob down if I'm in a rush for somewhere. But I do prefer granola bars. They are slightly more expensive, but you can buy them in bulk. They are nice and they're cheaper, but yeah. These are the supplements I use. I hope this helped you and give you some idea of how to take and when to take and what not with these supplements. Any more questions, give me a DM or drop me in the comments like you say usually. Thanks for the love and thanks for the support on previous videos and on this one if you're giving it. But yeah, just remember, keep whacking.